Hello, everyone. Time with Oaks Christian High School quarterback and Baylor commit Nate Bennett. Thank you for joining me today.
Of course, bro. Anytime. Appreciate you having me.
Of course, anytime I'll start with my first question. How old are you when you started playing football?
Yeah, played football for a really long time. Always been a passion of mine. I'd say I started like flag football, kind of like everyone does, around like age 7. So I always played quarterback, just love to throw the rock around. Love the camaraderie of just being on a team. Love winning. So it kind of just fit perfectly. Love being a leader. So quarterback's kind of the spot to go for that. So yeah, first year of tackle football, like legit football, I guess you could say, was my 7th grade season in middle school. So yeah.
Yeah, so you're always around the game, and quarterback is just always the position that fit your
Yes,
abilities and the leadership too.
yes, sir. It's been fun. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, you picked the right sport and position.
Yeah, I like to think so. I try to work hard and it's panned out pretty well for me. So I'm just gonna keep going, man.
Yeah, just keep working on it.
Yes, sir.
Did you play any other sports?
Yes, I normally do. Like throughout my high school career, like first 2 years, played basketball, ran track one year, but I had like a minor injury my junior season, so this past football season. So only played football. Was just advised to do that. So I mean, football's kind of my main focus right now. Kind of with Baylor, especially next year and my last year in high school ball. So not super focused on any other sports right now. Just trying to be a good teammate my last year in high school and get ready for Division 1 football at Baylor. So it's kind of my football is kind of my focus right now.
Yeah, so you had been doing other sports, but now you want to keep to like you don't want to get injured doing another sport, and just since football, you're going to play college with that now, so it's time to just focus on that.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's the goal.
What's it like playing for Oaks Christian and playing some of the top high schools in the nation?
Yeah, dude, it's wild. Long story short, but I was at a really small school my first 2 years, called Village Christian. Owe so much to them, to that coach. It was a great experience, helped me develop a lot. But I think I just realized I wanted to play like a lot of kids who have dreams of playing college football and playing in the NFL. And I just want to play high, division high school football, and play against some of the best, compete with the best, because I feel like my abilities were up to that, standard. So transferred to Oaks my junior season, and dude, it's been awesome. Met some of the coolest people I've ever met in my life. Um, Played with some of the best players I'll probably ever play with. Just dudes that are going Division 1 as well. And work just as hard as me. And so it's been awesome. Just playing good competition and getting to see how our team's grown over the past couple of years. And so still got a whole year left. So I'm just gonna, focus on winning every game with them and focus on one day at a time and hopefully accomplish our goal of winning the CIF championship. So, to answer your question, it's been awesome. And playing with those dudes makes my job a lot easier. So, it's been good.
Yeah, you get a great school, great teammates, the whole, and they've sent a lot of guys before, like to the next level and to the pro level, and you're already playing with other guys that will be in college level, so it's just great all around.
It's awesome, man. I'm super blessed.
What made you pick Baylor?
Yeah. Um, as you could probably assume, I get this question a lot just since, I've done some stuff like this and whether it's family or friends. And honestly, I know for a lot of guys, the college decision is really, really hard. And kind of picking where you want to be, for your next 4 years can be really tough. But it was honestly a no-brainer for me. I've been on about, I think, 2 visits before I got the offer and then committed. But just who Baylor is, and it sounds cliche, but the people at Baylor just like really kind of did it for me. Obviously, a top tier program. Um, Gonna win a lot of games in the Big 12. Heisman Trophy winner Robert Griffin won some Big 12 championships. So they're a great program, but at the end of the day, like the people are what make the program great. So Coach Aranda, his philosophy and how he thinks, and kind of his vision for me, and how I'm going to continue to develop really impacted me. And kind of inspired me and was like, being able for me to see what, maybe the next 4 years, 3 years will be like, at Baylor. And just, yeah, the people I've met, not even just the coaches, but the fans. I have a lot of family in Texas, actually. My dad grew up in Dallas.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, lived in Waco for a few years, actually, at the early stages of my life. so very familiar with kind of like, just the city of Waco and kind of how things go. So it felt very comfortable and like a very easy transition. So I'm just super blessed, man, and so grateful for my decision. Never second thought it. When I got offered by Baylor, I was like, this is where I want to go. So it was a super smooth process for me, and so I'm thankful. I'm gonna make the most of it.
Yeah, so you knew that was the school for you. Had everything from the school, like the people to their program, already a great program, but had everything. It just felt like home.
No doubt, man. You hit it right on the head. That's kind of what I felt from the start. So it's been awesome.
Yeah. Can you talk about your process right now with graduating early so that you can go out to Baylor?
Yeah. Um, Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks right now. So like I told you kind of before we got on here, summer school from 8 to 1. And I'm doing along with the in-person summer school, I'm doing like two other online classes that are like full year courses so I can graduate early. Because I wasn't super sure, I didn't really plan ahead for that.
Yeah.
So it kind of creeped up on me when this whole process unfolded. And so, it's tough right now, especially balancing that with football. But I'm gonna be super grateful for it when it's over. And so, if you think about the goal in mind and why you're doing it, it makes it a lot easier. So, it is what it is. But I am graduating early and taking the steps needed to do so. So, got nothing to complain about, man.
Yeah, so putting in the hard work now so that you can get to your end goal and be able to arrive at Baylor early will be worth it once you do that.
Bro, facts. It's good stuff.
Do you think you'll be competing for the starting job right away?
Yeah, I mean, my mindset would be totally wrong if I didn't say like that's my goal. That should be every guy's goal
Yeah.
going in. Just push the guy in front of you, the other guys in the quarterback room push me. But to be honest, when I get there, I'm just like don't want to have any expectations. I just want to be there to learn. I want to be there to take in information, um, get bigger, stronger, faster, smarter, just all the stuff it takes to get to that point where I can start. And I know that, I believe in my ability, and I think, obviously Baylor does as well. So I'm going to take it one day at a time, and I'm going to respect the guys that are, before me, and I'm going to have to go and take their job. And that's going to be my mindset is we're all teammates. We're going to help each other out, but my goal is to go and take their job. And, whatever way I can do that by just being consistent, I'm going to do. So we'll see how it unfolds. But, to be honest with you, I wouldn't say that's my primary focus. I'm just going in there to learn and grow and get better as a player. And as that happens and I continue to get better, then the starting job will come and that'll be just a part of the process. So not super worried about it, but I know I'm in a good spot. So
Yeah, so you're just ready to go and compete and improve your game.
yeah, for sure.
What are you most looking forward to at Baylor?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think it's a great question. Like I've been asked that, but it makes you like you always try and think about more. Honestly, I think I'm really excited for just a fresh start. And just for like see new faces, meet new people, learn a new offense in terms of football, be around new coaches, and just continue to grow not only as a player but a person. And I know Coach Aranda's, his motto is person over player. And that sold me a lot too, I guess, to go back to your other question. But I think I'm excited to just continue to grow like as a person. And that entails, football and stuff off the field, whether that's academically, my spiritual life. And so I'm just pumped for it all, bro. I couldn't really give you a solid answer. There's nothing that doesn't excite me, I guess. So it'll be
Yeah,
fun.
so just keep with everything with football, the fresh start, still
Yeah.
going to like a Christian, still going to a Christian school, then new just everything.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you feel about going into your senior season?
Yeah, good question. I don't even know if I've really thought about like, okay, going into senior season, it's kind of like it's another year, same goal in mind, gonna prepare the same way. I think the difference is this is probably the most talented team that I've ever played with. Um, and I think our team chemistry and just how we click together is super, super good right now. And so I think that I feel excited, to be honest with you. I feel excited to finish this year out strong. And I'll be going to Waco right after the season's over, like in January. So it's kind of just like my exit, of Oaks of California, of like that chapter of my life. So I'm just gonna go make the most of it, man. Take everything in, play every snap like it could be my last, and play every game like it could be, because when you get in playoffs, it could be your last game of high school ever. So I plan on going all the way and winning a championship, but um, just take it one step at a time and just enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's my last time, so I feel
Yeah,
excited.
just enjoying it because you're never gonna get high school football back again playing in California. That's it, then you're off to college and in Texas.
It's crazy, man. It's a different world, but I think that this is preparing me a lot. So it's be good.
Yeah, definitely. What are your goals for this year?
Just in general, or football, or
Just like football. Yeah, for your senior season.
yeah. Um, to be honest, man, I mean, to win a championship, that's usually the goal, and that's usually like however it gets done. Not about stats. It's not about how I play. Playing well will lead to a championship, and having good stats will lead to a championship, but that's not the main focus. So I just want to win, and I want to make the guys around me better. I want to help those guys get to the place where I am. You know what I mean, where they have a chance to play in college, and so yeah. I guess that's the answer to your question, but it'll be
Yeah, so
good.
just winning a championship, being the leader on the field and in the locker room, and then helping out the other guys that want to get to keep continuing their football career.
Yeah, for sure. Hit it around the head, man.
How would you describe yourself off the field?
It's a good question. I would say I think my personality on the field is very similar. I think I'm a strong leader, not super loud, not super like yelling at everyone, and maybe not like getting everyone hyped, but I just want to lead by example. And so, I mean, I like playing guitar. I like doing things other than football. I love hanging out with my family and friends, and being around California, there's a lot to do, going to the beach, stuff like that. So, I mean, I think I'm a guy who's pretty steady, pretty even, and just kind of tries to enjoy life. And I'm a Christian. I'm a follower of Christ. So that's a big part of my life as well. And just try and focus. And my identity is not in football. At the end of the day, if football is gone tomorrow, I'd be okay, because football is not who I am. It's just something that I do. And so, yeah, I think that at the same time, still trying to figure that out. I'm 17. I'm continuing to grow and going into college, so I think that just comes with maturity. But yeah, I'm super just blessed to be where I am, and I'm great life, man. I got nothing to complain about.
Yeah, so just you're spending time with your family, friends, keeping God first always, and with their walk with faith, and then yeah, just responsible, setting an example for the other people.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. I'm so thankful for my life.
Yeah, definitely. And then my last question is for fun. You get to take any three NFL players to dinner. They could be past or present. Who are you taking?
It's a terrific question. Dude, this is like apparently not the serious question. This might be the hardest one though. Um, I think I would have to go with, so my main number, and kind of like my favorite number, is number 8. I didn't get to wear it last year because I like came in really late and it was a whole thing. But
Mm,
is number 8. And that's partially because of Troy Aikman. I'm a Cowboys fan. Don't judge me. I know that's very hot, hot take, but hot topic. Like go Cowboys. So Troy Aikman, we're number 8. So I'd probably go with Troy Aikman. And I also I low key want to get into like sports broadcasting after football, and he's great at that. So it's pretty cool. So probably Troy Aikman. I mean, I gotta say Tom Brady, just because he's the greatest to ever play. So just to pick his brain and kind of like get some secrets, if there are any.
yeah.
Um, and then probably Tim Tebow. I love that dude. He's a stud. He's a man of God, a great dude, and also like obviously a baller in college. But I think he could, talk to me a lot about just life after football. And I know his career probably ended earlier than he wanted to, but he seems like a guy who's pretty secure in who he is. And so I've heard great things about him. So he's a stud. So probably those 3.
Yeah, those are all great players, great quarterbacks. You got Troy Aikman, quarterback of the Cowboys from your
Yeah.
favorite team. And a lot of cool stuff. Obviously, yeah, he just a great player. Then the broadcasting, like I said, then Tom Brady, the best of all time. And then
Mhm.
Tim Tebow, yeah, he's a great guy. Like, you watch like when he prayed right before the Hail Mary against the Steelers, and yeah, he seems like a cool dude.
Absolute stud, man,
Yeah, it'd be a great dinner for sure.
for sure.
All right, thank you for taking the time to join me today.
Bro, anytime. Appreciate you reaching out, man.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.